Hey, you guys. I'm gonna give it a second. Hey, you guys. Oh, hold on a second. Let me give it a second. Hey, you guys. Oh, hold on a second. Let me give it a second. Hey, you guys. Oh, hold on a second. Let me give it a second. There we go. Hey, let me know if you can hear me. I had to turn the sound off of my iPad. And just give it a couple minutes for people to come in. Okay, cool. What's up, girl? So let me tell y'all why it took me a couple minutes to get on here. So YouTube had like 1,001. Hey, Sarita, girl. YouTube had like 1,001 settings for me to go through just to be able to start the live. What's up, Alfred? I'm excited to do this reading with y'all. I got me some wine. Because it's just been one of those days. Where's everybody from? We'll just give it a few minutes and then we'll go ahead and hop in. I did Baton Rouge. Okay. Ain't that where Boosie is from? Boosie Badass. And Webby. I think that whole little Trillville is from Baton Rouge. You guys have already pre-shuffled my cards, but I'm just gonna give them a few more shuffles. I want to thank you guys so much for spending time with me today. So as you guys know, we are going to be doing a reading on Lamont Bentley. Most of us know him from Moesha, but he was in other stuff too. Like I remember him being in the TV show South Central. Y'all remember that when that was a show? What else I remember him being in? What was the scary one? Dang, Tales from the Hood. Bronx, okay. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Is Harlem in the Bronx? Like, is it the Bronx, but just a district in the Bronx? I've been there, by the way. It's been a minute, but... All right, y'all. I think we're going to go ahead and start. And then everybody can see it afterwards if they miss it, or they might hop on while we're doing the read. All right. Holy Ghost, Holy Spirit, can you connect us to Artemis Lamont Bentley, born October 25th of 1973, departed this realm January 19th of 2005. Good Lord. 2005 seems so far away. So long ago. Can you tell us in short a little bit about Artemis Lamont Bentley? I'll be referring to him as just Lamont Bentley. His first name is Artemis, though. What, Liz? Just a little bit about Lamont. Ooh. Too many cards. And a few cards. Can you tell us a little bit about him? How he was overall, his overall energy? He's a Scorpio. Very interesting. So this meant that he would have been a really private person in life. Super hard working though, those Scorpios. And they can sometimes be a little bit secretive as well. But shout out to my Scorpios. Knight of Coins, thank you. Oh my gosh. I feel like he would have been like a really hyper kind of personality. Like when I connect to his energy, I just want to like go to a party, or I just want to be like turned a little bit. Oh, I like the list. Okay, so I'm doing a live reading on Lamont Bentley. That's what we're doing today. Manhattan. Okay. That's right. That's right. Manhattan. That's right. Tell us anything else about Lamont Bentley in just a few words or a few cards. What were you guys' favorite movie or show that Lamont Bentley did? Okay, so we have Knight of Coins, Three of Cups, and King of Coins in reverse. Hey, I'm so glad you made it. What's up, Phantom? I think I read that right, unless my eyes are filming. Yes, I love Moesha. Oh my God. Kids these days will never understand how big that show was and how necessary that show was. I mean, you want to talk about positive black images, except for like those last seasons. I'm not even gonna lie to you, those last seasons that really was throwing me off. I mean, Niecy was messing with Hakeem, and then Brandy, we don't know if she pregnant or not. The Parkers. Yeah, 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 yeah. Born in quarantine. Oh, it's gonna be all right. I'm so ready to get out though. Actually, it ain't bothered me much because I feel like I would have been out the way anyway. Okay, so for those of y'all who are just getting in, I'll just ask for a few cards to basically tell us a little bit about Lamont Bentley's energy. And I got 3 cards here. Knight of Coins. So Knight of Coins is going to be somebody that is very honorable, somebody that a lot of people can put their trust in. I did also mention that Lamont Bentley is a Scorpio or was a Scorpio. So definitely a sign attached to hard work, privacy, and as we all know, sexuality. And I'm sure my Scorpios can vouch for that. Yes, he played Tupac. He sure did. He sure did. He had the scarf tied around and everything. He sure did. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but it wasn't his fault. It's just Tupac is a really big role to play. Shoot, even the dude that played Tupac in All Eyes on Me, he looked dead on Tupac to me, and it still wasn't good enough for people. Mm-hmm. Right. They never. Oh my God, I forgot Miles got kidnapped. 3 of Cups. Oh my God. Okay, so then we move on to 3 of Cups. So basically, 3 of Cups is just like he would have had a lot of celebratory moments, a lot to be celebrated over, a lot of opportunities to heal and grow. And then we have this King of Coins here in reverse. So he could have been a little bit materialistic with this King of Coins here. Usually it's a man of financial means, so this man is going to be, I don't want to say like wealthy. They can be wealthy, but they're definitely financially well off. But with it being in reverse, then he probably was a little bit materialistic. um we have a little bit, King of Coins is also a bit sneaky, which did I say that already about Scorpio men? They're very private, but they can come across as being very secretive or sneaky. So I can definitely see that. And he would have had this tendency of maybe he could have been a little bit selfish. Okay, but overall, pretty good energy. Yes, he was a Gemini. Oh snap! And Gemini season is gonna be approaching. You know what's crazy is the fact that all of the, I always say asshole signs, I'm like highly compatible with them. All right, guys. So before I move on to the next set, is there anything that anybody would like to know, and that as it regards to Lamont Bentley? Yeah, I guess he didn't have that Gemini energy. Scorpios are totally laid back. You know what I love about Scorpios though is that they are very good at detaching, and they also are really good at keeping their feelings on the inside. Like you would have to ask them, "Are you happy?" "Yeah." "How happy?" "Excited." Like they're very good with holding in their emotions. Oh no, y'all not bad. If you're referring to Geminis, no. Y'all are really geniuses. A little crazy, but geniuses. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Poker face. Exactly. Cause I'm an Aries and I can't hold back my emotions to save my life. It's all over my face. Is there any questions that anybody would like to know as it pertains to Lamont, or else I'm just gonna go off the dome? Mm-hmm. Then Gemini's also they're known for like dual personalities. Girl, was he murdered? Okay, let's find out. Wasn't that bizarre how that happened though? It just seemed to be so random and out of nowhere. Has anybody ever heard of Madame Soso? I don't know if she did she do a video on him. I don't think she has. Okay, let me concentrate for a second. Holy Ghost, Holy Spirit. Can you tell us if Lamont Bentley was murdered? So this is what we're gonna do. Upright for yes, reverse for no. Upright for yes, reverse for no. Okay, we have upright. Tell me more. Tell me more. Can you tell me why? Ooh, Hierophant. I'm not gonna take those cards. This was too much. Can you tell us why? Jeez. Y'all see these cards flying? Oh, y'all probably can't. Three of Swords. Two of Staff in reverse. Ace of Staves. Whoa. Never heard of her. Scorpio. um, the curly head girl. What's your sign, sweetie? All right, so we have Eight of Cups showing up here in upright. So yes, this could be a murder allegedly. Eight of Cups. Ooh, Eight of Cups is like a warning card. You know, it warns like against being vain, which we saw in King of Coins reverse. That there's a little bit of selfishness there and a little bit of materialism there. But this is actually like a warning card. Um, and there should have been changes that should have happened, but the changes didn't happen because of his pride, which is a lot to say in one card. Hierophant deals with patience when we look into as of why. Um, I feel like there should have been a little bit more like discretion used. Definitely somebody was bitter towards them because we have 3 of Swords here. I haven't even been showing y'all these cards or nothing. So maybe not assessing a situation as closely as he should have. Maybe he was in a situation where he should have made the changes to move away, but he didn't. But yeah, somebody was definitely bitter. 2 of Staffs in reverse is a card of envy. So not only was somebody envious of him, they were bitter towards him. Ooh. Ace of Staffs deals with wealth. So maybe they could have thought that they were going to get money from the situation. But this is also dealing with, oh, I hate to say it. This could also represent a birth of a child too. So I'm not accusing anybody. Maybe the person who did this or was behind this in some kind of way, maybe they have offspring. Not saying it's with him, but usually Ace of Staffs, it's that wealth, it's that prosperity, and it's the presence of a child. Oh, okay, you a Leo. Well, you know what? Fire and water, they're supposed to be like yin and yang to each other. Scorpio is water and Leo, wait, yeah, Leo is fire. Wait, hold up. Am I tripping? Yeah, yeah. Was it a freak accident? I'm Leo. Okay. See, me and Scorpios do so well together. But that's deep, right? Shoosh, shoosh, shoosh. That stinks. Can you tell us what Lamont Bentley would be doing if he was still on this earth? So let me say another thing though, as it pertains to death. So we know that God has the final say, right? And sometimes it seems like God okays things that may hurt us, but everything really happens for a reason, and everything, I hate to say it, it's untimely, but it's divine time. You know, if I just feel like, and this is just my opinion, when God says like it's time, it's time, you know? And this could have been something that maybe that was foreseen, you know. I don't know. I'm just trying to just kind of water it down for y'all because that's heavy. Does anybody know if they ever did any investigation on maybe if his car was tampered with or anything like that? Because it's weird how it happened. What would Lamont Bentley be doing if he was still with us in the physical realm? Let's go. Oh. Okay, that's too many cards. And a few cards, please. I will say this. He does have like that it just feel like turn up energy, you know, like if you were going to a barbecue and your cousins were there. Thank you. King of Swords. And he keeps showing up as king. That's very interesting. He keeps showing up as a king. Page of Coins. Okay. Everybody quiet now. Sheesh. Ooh, Nine of Coins. Moving away. I always seem like Knight of Staffs comes up quite a bit for people. This is very interesting. Okay. So if he were still with us, I feel like he would definitely be like some kind of authoritative figure. So I don't know if that's like, yeah, maybe like that's just like amongst his community, he would be some sort of authoritative figure. Um, this is also a card about decision. So if he was still here, maybe he would think out his decisions a little bit better. Because this is focusing on being swift, and this is also justice and being fair. Now, if this was in reverse, I would be like, ooh, if he was here, he would probably be cruel. He would probably be insensitive. But since it's not in reverse, this is the exact opposite. So really, to me, this King of Swords is going to just represent a level of maturity. He would slow down and make his decisions, which I feel like Scorpio men, for the most part, like generally, they're really good with kind of holding back and assessing. But I'm feeling like with him, maybe he was a little bit more on the impulsive side. But anyway, nevertheless, if he were here, I feel like he really would have settled into that energy. Page of Coins. So, I mean, he definitely would have continued acting. Page of Coins is like some kind of communication. So, I feel like he definitely would have still been in the industry. This could also represent maybe he would have been doing more interviews, just communicating, with people. Nine of Coins is about having a great home life and peace. Worried about his coins. So yeah, because we already saw him as already being financially okay. And Nine of Coins is just like he's focusing on his coins. He's protective of his coins, and he would be really on a path of attaining peace. Yeah, he died terribly. Now this is the part that's interesting to me. Four of Staffs is here in reverse, and Knight of Staffs is here in reverse. Knight of Staffs is going to deal with getting away from something. Four of Staffs is going to be like the ending of a union. So we don't really know much about his private life or anything like that. But I feel like if he were here today, he might be a single man. Now, that's not to say that he would be single for the rest of his life. It's just if we catch up to 2020 energy, I don't think he would be in a relationship. I think he would be single. Yeah. And I would think that he probably would just be more so concerned about his money. They say he was super sober and he ran off an embankment and landed straight in trap. Yeah, that's odd. That's weird. That's why I'm wondering, like, if they ever did any investigation to see if maybe his car was tampered with or something. Because how are you fully sober and you just run off an embankment? And I'm assuming this is in an area that he's used to being in. So it's not like somebody coming from Baton Rouge in LA for the first time where you might not know how the road is. I'm pretty sure you knew how the road was. Does anybody have any other questions that you would like to ask before I pull a message for his fans? Or actually, I'm going to do two. I want to know what he would say. And then I want to have a message for his fans. I like doing that. kind of want to ask the obvious question, like, well, how did you feel about your death? Like he's gonna be like happy. What you think? I'm gonna ask another question while I wait on y'all. If Lamont Bentley was still with us, actually, can you tell us a little bit about his childhood? Let's look into that. Can you tell us a little bit of his childhood? Amen. Okay. So maybe some issues with self-esteem. Five of Swords. Thank you. One more card for his childhood. For Artemis Lamont Bentley's childhood. Thank you very much. Okay, we'll take two. That works. King of Cups. He keeps showing up as a king. He keeps showing up as a king. I got my nails done and I freaking hate them. That's what I get. I should have stayed my little butt in the house. And that's exactly what I get. But I wanted to get my nails done for y'all instead of putting on press-ons. I'm just being honest. So yeah, as far as his childhood goes, it could have been a little bit of low self-esteem there. Because they do have the hangman coming in. He may have even been a little bit irresponsible in his youth as well. Next, we have the Five of Swords coming in. And Five of Swords is actually reversed. So, a lot of decisions and a lot of consequences in reverse. It means like utter shame. So maybe there were some choices or some things that he did in his childhood that he really wasn't proud of or felt some kind of shame towards. I should have. Does anybody know where he is from? Like where he grew up? King of Cups. This indicates that he had many interests, many abilities. And somebody would have been, I feel like somebody would have been giving him like advice. Yeah, somebody would have been giving him advice. And it would have brought some kind of balance to his life. But yeah, he had many interests and many abilities. And it's funny because Eight of Coins goes into that. He wanted to use some of his abilities to further himself economically, aka financially. It's not a list, sweetie. We're doing a reading on Lamont Bentley. Lamont Bentley could reflect upon his life here on earth, how would he feel? What would be his feelings? Oh my gosh, this is another card that I see a lot. Nine of Staffs. I'll explain what that means in just a second. What would he say about his life, or how would he feel about his life? If he could just give a quick overview. Okay. So I don't think there's anything else that he would want to say as far as his life overall, because Nine of Staffs pretty much is a mouthful. So Nine of Staffs is basically like a card of being prepared. a card of strategy, a card of consistency. Um, and I feel as though it's coming from a place of something that maybe he wished he would have done. Um, okay, I'm kind of getting a dual meaning here. So this to me is coming across as these are some of the tactics that he did use in life, trying to be prepared, trying to work on his strategies, trying to be consistent. But then the duality here is that this is also the things that maybe he wish he would have done more of. So I just think that's just the perfectionist in him, which I think mostly Scorpios are pretty big perfectionists. So basically, what that means is that I could have always done more, or I could have always done something better. Oh, that's a great question. Yeah. Okay. Does he see any of his brothers on the other side? That's a great question. Okay, and then you want to know how he feels about his death. Yeah, I just read that so out of order. Okay. How does Lamont Bentley, how Artemis Lamont Bentley feel about his death? And y'all can drop any other questions down there because after I do this, thank you. Um, I'll probably move on to like a message to his fans. Queen of Cups is here. Seven of Swords, Queen of Cups, and Eight of Staffs in reverse. So how you feel about his death is basically he just feels like he was cut off. Like there was more things that he would have wanted to do. Um, and he just it's the feeling is like the labor, all the hard work that I've done is cut short. Um, Queen of Cups is showing up. So this is a woman, you guys. Ironically, this is a woman that's showing up. Um, she's distinguished. She really likes material. She likes beautiful things. I don't know why he's bringing her up. Um, this could be a mother. This is actually Queen of Cups is a mother figure. That's making me think about that Ace of Staffs that we seen earlier. We talked about childbirth being present. So either as it relates to his death, he could be either thinking about like a motherly connection. So I don't know if he was close to his mom, or this could be a female that he was involved with that had a child. Um, but yeah, it's just like I put in so much labor. I did so much hard work. Um, and it was just cut short. Um, a big burden to carry. And then he's presenting her as see, sometimes it's like they'll point at something and it's like up to whoever's doing the reading to try to decode like what they mean. So like for instance, it's almost like a child or a baby that can't talk and they're just like pointing at something and it's like, okay, why is that baby pointing at this? Oh, you want this, little baby, you want this, here you go. Like it's it's really like that a lot of times. So I feel like there's definitely like some kind of female presence. So either it's like he's feeling um some kind of guilt or like misses being around this particular woman's presence. So maybe this could have been somebody he left behind, or he could be pointing to this in a different way. And I'll let y'all marinate on that. And then we have Eight of Staffs. Matter of fact, y'all let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments. Because I feel like it's just kind of been sticking out like a sore thumb. I just don't want to step on nobody's toes. Excuse me. And then Eight of Staffs. Yeah, so this is like that Five of Swords in reverse. He feels that this was done over jealousy. And to stop him from moving forward, stop him from moving at all, basically. Yeah. Oh, he's from Wisconsin. Okay. Good girl. Ventura County, California. What is that, like the suburbs? I don't know. I ain't never been to LA. Okay, and then have you seen any relatives on the other side? I didn't even know it was black people in Wisconsin. Let me stop. It's black folks everywhere. Everywhere I go. Has Artemis Lamont Bentley been able to connect with any of his relatives on the other side? So again, upright is yes, reverse is no. And that's pretty much tarot 101, you guys. When you're doing like yes or no questions, upright is always going to be yes, reverse is going to be no. Has Artemis Lamont Bentley been able to connect or be with his relatives on the other side in the realm in which he's in now? Ooh, too many cards. Just a few or one card is fine. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna put that one back. I feel like that was just a flybee. Okay, just making sure. Has he been able to connect with any of his relatives on the other side? Gee. Just one. I find it very interesting that he's been presented here as a king, though. I can't say that that's consistent. Upright, yes. Oh, and it's the Sun card. What a beautiful card. Yes. So, this is also fire sign energy, you guys. Shout out to all my zodiacs out there. But yeah, Sun card is a really beautiful card. Like, it's almost like stepping into destiny. It's like your needs. It's a big blessing. Um, it's like, I don't know if you guys ever heard of sunbasking. Like if you were to go outside on a sunny day when the sun is like shining like really bright and you're just illuminated. Um, it's really similar to that. It's a really beautiful card to have, um, which lets you know like he's at peace with everything. The sun card is also like absolute joy, like joy, peace, happiness. This is a really beautiful card to have. Um, it's just it's just a really positive, loving card. So yes, he has been able to connect with his relatives on the other side. Um, and there's absolute happiness, joy, peace, all of that. Positivity. And another message that I'm getting is that, he really realizes that life was a gift. Um, and yeah, I mean, that's a great card. That's a wonderful card. Sun card is awesome. Okay, you guys. Well, I'm gonna do a message to his fans, and then I'm gonna skedaddle up out here. Or I'll talk to y'all for a little bit. I love you guys. With my inconsistent Aries ass. I love y'all. But I said this year I was going to do better with posting these videos. All right, let me connect. Hold on a second. Let me refocus. If Artemis Lamont Bentley could say anything to his fans, and his family, yeah, fans, family, friends, what would he say? That sun card, that's beautiful. What a beautiful way to answer. I thank you so much for answering us with that sun card. And that's a card like that rarely flies out of this deck. I'm just saying. That card very rarely flies out of this deck. Usually I get that moon card or something like that. What is your message? What would you like to say? I feel like he would be thinking before he speaks. Like, making sure that his thoughts are together. You know how they say, like, quick to listen and slow to speak? I feel like that would be him. Double bad. I'm gonna consider. Girl, I'm trying to tell you, I'd be so much further if I would just be freaking consistent. But I'm trying to work on that, okay? I'm trying to work on that. Any messages for his fans and family? Ooh, it's a lot. King of Cups is here again. He keeps showing up as a king. Emperor reverse. Lover's card is here. Okay. And Four of Swords. I missed the live and I'm pissed. Girl, you here now? It's okay. It's okay. You here now. Welcome. So King of Cups, as this would pertain to like a message to his fans, family, friends. It's like he's saying like there was more to me than just like what we all got to see. Like I had many different talents and many different things that I was good at and would have liked to have done. Emperor in reverse, you know, this has to do with pride. I really wish maybe I could have took a more grounded approach as it pertained to that. Oh, that means yes, he's very happy on the other side. That sun card, I just like got so warm and fuzzy. That's a great card to get. Absolutely. I don't really know anybody that's not like happy if they go to the right place. I don't think. If he goes to the wrong place now, I don't think he's gonna be happy at all. I think if I went to the wrong place, everything I say gonna be bad. How you doing? Fuck this shit. Next. For real. Yeah, so Emperor is here in reverse. I think I already said that. About like his pride. Another message that's coming through is he also would have wanted you to know that he was a very generous person. So although we have like this element of pride here, we have this element of being a bit materialistic. It's like I still was generous, you know. And it is also acknowledging that people manipulated him. Hangman. I feel like this is kind of going back to his childhood a little bit. No, it's not as thick as Dino's. Um, I'm keeping 100 with you. I just think Dino was involved in, you know, the black magic stuff. I think that was the biggest thing with that. And then you have like the element of, you know, other people clearly sacrificing you. So no, it's not as heavy. And then also with Dino, his spirit is still very much here in this realm because there's a lot of curiosity around him, especially as it pertains to his death and, you know, all the eerie stuff surrounding it. So his energy would be much more intense. Whereas with Lamont, it's like, I don't know, it's like talking to somebody or sitting with somebody that is just retired. I don't know how to other us to put that, but it's a great energy. Like I want to turn up kind of energy, you know. Was really humble, was really grounded. Hi, Erica, Lamont Bentley. Yes, yes, Dino's and girl. I'm trying to tell you, and that first reading that I did, with Dino. Hey, girl. That first reading I did with Dino, girl, I was like, okay, what? Hold my mule. Um, but yeah. So the Hangman is showing up here. Um, so this is going to deal with like decisions, self-esteem. I think he would want to keep everybody uplifted, and always be at the highest vibration. And this will also be like a message to be aware of the decisions that you make. I'm starting to really like get. The only thing that makes me feel a kind of way about this reading is the fact that I keep getting a reference to a female, because and this message is like the lovers is showing up here. Um hmm. So maybe there is a significant other that he left behind. Because this is acknowledging like that other half. And then the Four of Swords is basically like a shame that he had to go, or shame that he departed. So just to give just a quick overall, he want everybody to know that he had more abilities. There was definitely more that he could do. A lot of talents. Pride kind of got in the way. And he was a bit materialistic, but he was also generous to certain people, and he got manipulated. Hangman is going to deal with self-esteem and kind of being aware of the decisions you make. Lover's card is acknowledging some kind of union that he would have had with someone. And Four of Swords is just being ashamed that he had to go, like sad that he had to leave. That's okay. Better late than never. That's okay. Welcome. I don't want y'all to feel bad if y'all come late. I'm going to save it so you can always go back and listen to it. I try not to fumble around too much to kind of make it easier for those who have to go back and listen to it. Okay, y'all. Well, that was the reading for Lamont Bentley. I'm just happy that that sun card came up. Like, that made my day. Well, that made my night. Thank you for that question. It really shows what kind of heart you have when you ask such warm questions like that, you know? Yeah, I'm definitely about to finish this wine. Yeah. Oh my God, Erica. Erica. Yes, most definitely. Because I watched Growing Up Hip Hop Hollywood. First of all, let me just take it back. Let's take it back. So when Master P, well, when Romeo came out, that's like my generation. And I feel like I'm day one. You know, I feel like I'm day one when it comes to Romeo and No Limit. And him and Angela, they've always been doing this thing, and now it's on Growing Up Hip Hop Hollywood. And this franchise is just out of control. So yes, I would definitely be doing a reading on that. Um, yeah. And I just feel like if Brianna's gonna quit every season, why does she keep coming back? But anyway, that's neither here or there. This is about Lamont. I'm not trying to give too much, shine to people who really, But yeah, I'm definitely gonna do a reading with Romeo and Angela. I'm sick of it. You're welcome. Um, do you know what's what an angry spirit? Um, it didn't feel angry to me. If it felt angry to me, I probably just would have been like, you know what, I can't do this because the energy was already so strong. But it felt more like sadness, like sadness, a little bit of like frustration, but I would say more so sad. Does she? Okay, so I love Angela Simmons. I just said all that. But for real, I love Angela Simmons. Like, to keep it funky with you, her and Vanessa, they are like the Black Kardashians to me. Static Major, Static Major. That sounds so familiar. Yes. I'm gonna make a post and y'all can drop y'all recommendations there, like who y'all want to see readings on, because I try to keep up with everybody's requests, but I it's kind of difficult sometimes. Why don't y'all everybody say that? Why don't y'all like Angela's vibe? She's a little bit upscale. She's a little bit uppity, but I mean, she's a businesswoman. To me, she's not out here. Well, I don't know. They guess they were saying something about her Instagram pictures, but she's not like a sex vixen or anything like that. Like, and she could be one if she wanted to. Her and her sister. Vanessa seems to have a little bit more. She seems to be a little bit more humble than Angela, but they like the Black Kardashians to me. And I feel like if they weren't black, they would be put on a higher pedestal. Just saying. For anybody that's watching this video on a playback, we're pretty much done here with the Lamont Bentley reading, so I'll spare you. I'm just socializing at this point. She comes off as self. Yes. Uppity. Yeah. She does. She gives those vibes sometimes. I also get the vibe from her that she feels like she has to be perfect with everything. And I could kind of relate to that because for a very long time, I felt like everything I did had to be perfect. I love Vanessa Simmons. She's so humble. She's so down to earth. Not as right. Because sometimes it seems like Angela is like faking the funk about herself, like this, trying to keep up this perfect, bougie persona. I just think if Angela did self work, we would see a different side of her. Like, if she just, took a chill pill here and there. Whereas Vanessa really doesn't seem to be caught up in public opinion. That's what it is right there. Angela cares more about public opinion than Vanessa. Boom. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it funky with you. I done forgot all about that little sister. I forgot all about her. I don't know. So that tells you enough right there. I mean, I don't know. That's tough. That's tough. Is that little sister that full blooded? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make a post and y'all just drop down what y'all would like to see. Okie dokie artichokes. I'm gonna get up out of here. I definitely loved reading with y'all. Y'all are so funny and so sweet. You loyal, you smart, you grateful. And I love y'all so much. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all who I'm trying to do this week at least. Y'all remember Michelle Thomas from Family Matters? I'm gonna do her. Um, I want to do one on her, and then I'm also want to look at her relationship with Michael Jamal Warner. Y'all remember him, Theo from the Cosby Show? I love him. Y'all go follow him on social media. He's an alpha for real. He's a real alpha male, and I love alpha males. Myra from Family. Yes, yep. I forgot her character's name on there, but yeah, yeah. So I'll be doing her this week. Um, I really would like to post at least 3 to 4 readings a week, y'all. Time just be getting away from me, and that don't make no kind of sense because we quarantine. But that's how my mind works. Yeah. Very spoiled. Very spoiled. But see, that also makes me think about like she's spoiled because she's in a family, a wealthy family. It's almost like a Paris Hilton. You know what I mean? Like born into like this family of wealth. And I kind of respect that. I just think she gets caught up in just trying to um I just think she gets caught up in public opinion. And so her attitude kind of adapts to that. Plus you could tell that um she's used to getting a lot of attention, and she's very ego driven, so she loves attention because that feeds her ego. But yeah, shoot, we can go get our nails done together. I'd rather get my nails done with her than Kim K. I'm not a big Kim K fan. That's why you never seen any Kim K readings on here. I think they do what most people do, which is they, you know what, I'm not even gonna go there. All right, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. Sorry I was a little bit late. I didn't know YouTube was gonna have me go through all those stupid prompts just to go live, but it shouldn't be like that next time. Next time I should be able to hop right on in. Good night, Tony or Tori, Tony. I can't see it. So how about I just do this? Tony. Good night. Thank you so much for spending some time with me tonight. You guys have a good one. I'm about to be up out you.